the silent revolution. In every country, in every city, there were people like Aisha, a hardworking woman, neither rich nor poor, neither famous nor invisible. She worked long hours at a textile factory, sending half of her salary back home to her aging parents. The world around her was breaking. Corrupt politicians stole from the people. The rich got richer, the poor got poorer. Protests came and went, but nothing changed. The news was filled with stories of war, injustice, and leaders who only served themselves. Aisha, like most people, felt powerless. What could one person do? One night, after another exhausting shift, she overheard a conversation between two men at a tea shop. They were discussing how the factory owner was secretly paying off government officials to ignore the dangerous conditions workers faced. Last week, a man had died when a machine malfunctioned. And no one did anything. Aisha clenched her fists. She had seen injustice before, but this time, something inside her refused to stay silent. The next morning, she did something small but powerful. She wrote a letter. She described the corruption, the abuse, the lies. But instead of sending it to the authorities, she made hundreds of copies and left them everywhere, inside factory lockers, at bus stops, in the marketplace. She didn't sign her name. By evening, the city was talking. The factory workers, once afraid to speak, started asking questions. They realized they were not alone in their suffering. A week later, another worker joined her cause. Then another. They didn't riot, they didn't break things. They just refused to stay silent. The movement spread beyond the factory. Teachers, farmers, nurses, ordinary people who had suffered in silence started telling their own stories. People across the country began to realize the system was built on their silence. Then something shocking happened. A well-known journalist picked up Aisha's story. The government, feeling the pressure, fired corrupt officials. The factory owner was forced to step down. The world was watching. But the biggest change wasn't in the government, it was in the people. For the first time, they understood their power. Not the power of violence, but the power of truth, the power of unity. And it all started because one woman in one city refused to accept that she was powerless. One voice can inspire millions. Never think you are too small to make a difference. Aisha was just one worker, but her small action started a movement. Change begins when one person dares to speak up. 2. The system thrives on silence. Corruption, injustice, and oppression continue because people stay silent out of fear. But when people start speaking the truth, the system weakens. 3. Unity is the greatest power. When people unite, no corrupt leader or system can control them. Governments and corporations fear an informed and united population. 4. Change doesn't require violence. Protests and revolutions don't always have to be about fighting. Truth, awareness, and collective action are stronger than any weapon. 5. Courage is contagious. Many people want change but are afraid to act alone. When one person takes a stand, others find the strength to follow. 6. The media can be a weapon for good. Stories have power. Injustice continues when the truth is hidden. Exposing corruption and spreading awareness can force change.